Hello, Brad M. Hand here. Excuse me. Back with another part of my VHS collection, part 4. First up, I got the clamshell of We're Back, a dinosaur story. Next up, I got I'm at Bill Murray in Larger Than Life. I have seen that a long time ago. Next, got D2 The Mighty Ducks 2. I have the third one. Now, I have all three of them. I got this one, Balto 2, Wolf's Quest, Walt Disney's Heidi. Haven't seen it. Some of these I have seen, some I haven't. Like this one, Casper, I've seen it a long time ago. Next one I got, who is it? Pinocchio with that little holographic display. Haven't seen that one. Another Masterpiece Collection, The Rescuers. I remember seeing that a long time ago. Walt Disney's Angels in the Outfield has Christopher Lloyd, Danny Glover, and Tony Danza. Next up, I got Alaska. I've not watched this movie for a while. And here's the original Balto. Far From Home. The Adventures of Yellow Dog. Tim Allen and Jungle to Jungle. I remember watching this when I was a long time ago. I liked it. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Haven't seen that one. Somebody gave me these. Baywatch, the movie. All these somebody gave me. I'll tell you when the next Dumb and Dumber with Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey and Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls. I don't have the Pet Detective one, I don't think. Got Liar Liar. I got this one, Slappy and the Stinkers. I think that's it. Oh, The Animal. Rob Schneider is the Animal. I've not seen that one before. I've seen parts of it, but not the whole thing. You got The Water Boy with Adam Sandler. Adam Slander is Little Nicky. Next up is Enemy of the State. These were here's Castaway and Dude, Where's My Car. These two are stuck together. Let's see, I pull them apart. They were wet for some reason. Next, I got Scooby-Doo. This next pile somebody gave me. Next is Brother, Where Art Thou? I've seen the trivia of this, but I've never seen it. America's Sweetheart. Special edition of Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence in Life. Tom Hanks in Forrest Gump. Never seen it before. This one I watched. This is the special English dub version of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon with Chow Yun-Fat. Here's Kevin Costner in Waterworld. I've seen clips of it on TV, but never watched the whole thing. And I got Mark Wahlberg and Jennifer Aniston in Rockstar. Never seen it. This one I have seen a long time ago. Whoopi Goldberg in Sister Act. Next one is, what is this? Oh, Sugar and Spice. It's about these people, cheerleaders who rob banks. Here's Save the Last Dance. And I got this special edition of Jim Carrey, Me, Myself, and Irene, which I think I have it somewhere else too. And I got Julia Roberts, Sleeping with the Enemy. Alright. I got American History X. Never seen it before. This one I also have somewhere. Coyote Ugly, Ocean 11, Boys and Girls. You have Freddie Prinze Jr., Jason Biggs, and some lady. Excuse me, that's okay. Excuse me. Oh, it's cola, some Coca-Cola. Yeah. Next up is the Men in Black 2. I have the first one somewhere, and probably down this pile somewhere. And Tybo, somebody give it to me. And also, I want to show the widescreen edition of Titanic, which I already showed the other Titanic. Next up, I got First Blood, Stallone. That's in my Stone collection. Harrison's Ford and Temple of the Doom, which I also have on a different thing. And here I forget how much I got, but The Hitman with Chuck Norris. I have not watched it yet, so. I have the special edition of Youth 751. I have not watched it. There's supposed to be a special feature, 21 behind the scenes look of the making of the movie and other stuff. Dennis and Quaid in Frequency, which I want to watch one of these days. Next up is Apollo 13 with Tom Hanks, Kevin Bacon, Bill Paxton, Ed Harris, and Gary Sinley, I think that's it. Ooh, didn't mean to drop that. Next up is Kurt Russell, Stargate. Next up is Independence Day. Independence Day. Let me figure out how. I need to start doing these early in the morning when it's nice and clear out. Air Force Soldier. Bruce Willis and The Fifth Element, which I've seen for a long. I haven't seen it for a long time. Here's the original Men in Black. I like the end where you get the music video. We're the Men in Black. Got Millennium. I've never seen that one. Next up is the 19th, 20th, and 21st Annual World Series of Poker. The 22 Annual World Series of Poker. The 23rd Annual World Series of Poker. It says the 1993 World Series of Poker. The Silver Anniversary 1994 World Series of Poker. 1995 World Series of Poker. And here's 1997, which I don't have 1996. And the next two are 98 World Series of Poker and 1999, the 30th Annual World Series of Poker, which I only saw the first one, never saw the other ones. Next up is Goodfellas. Another what is it, gangster fix. Next up, I got Bruce Lee and the Fist of Fury. Bruce Lee and the Chinese Connection. Next up is Bruce Lee's Game of Death. This one I got at the local Goodwill, and that was The Challenge of the Lady Ninja, which I've never seen. Next up is Yu-Gi-Oh! Battlefield Duelist. This comes with Rage of the Ancient Gods, Waking of Evil Part 1, 2, 3, and 4. Next up, I got two versions of, well, not two versions, but two different cases of Owl House. Got like the one thing, this black clamshell one. Next up, I got Twisters. Ashley Judd and Morgan Freeman and Kiss the Girls, which I like. You watch it. Got this one, Burt Reynolds and Smokey and the Bandits. Need to get the other ones. the second one. Next up, I got Burt Reynolds and Cop and a Half. I already did a review of this movie. I like it. Next up, I got Sean Connery, Ed Harris, and Nicolas Cage in The Rock. Need to watch this and do a review of it one of these days. Bruce Willis and Richard Gere, or whatever his name is, in The Jackal. Excuse me. Another Clint Eastwood with Meryl Streeps, or whatever. The Bridges of Madison County, which, where is it? Supposed to take place somewhere in Iowa, I think. I forget if this is somewhere. Supposed to be a bridge in Iowa or something. I don't know. Don't know. I have to look it up. I think it says something about Iowa. Here's Morgan Freeman, Christian Slater in Hard Rain. I'm seeing it. Probably sounds interesting. Pick it up. Next up, I got Robin Williams and Mrs. Doubtfire. I have more Robin Williams movies, but they're on a different shelf. Of course, I got The Wizard of Oz. I had to pick it up. Here's a MGM musical, none other than The West Side Story. I remember watching this in a music class in high school, so I got that. And of course, I got another musical, Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. And I got, dang it, let me stop dropping stuff. I got a couple more musicals. One's MGM musical, Singing in the Rain, and Oklahoma. Definitely like that. And this is a Humphrey Bogart movie, Casablanca, which I've never seen, heard about it, so I figured I'd pick it up. Next up, I got a bunch of bloopers and prank ones, because this one's a prank one, Just Kidding, Volume 1. And I got, oh wait, this is Volume 1, that was Volume 2, this is Just Kidding, Volume 1, Volume 2. Next one I got up here is Hollywood Bloopers, Uncensored. It has Laverne and Shirley, Days of Our Lives, Conan Burnett, Liz Taylor, Robin Reagan, Sammy Davis Jr., a whole bunch of other people. I got this one because it's All-Star TV Bloopers, and it has I Love Lucy and Dick Van Dyke Show on here, so I had to pick that up. Next up, I got the Sons of the Football Follies and Highlights of Super Bowl something other. And I got this one, Bob Yoker's Wacky World of Sports. They all knew. I have a couple of these ones somewhere. I have another one somewhere. Time Out for Hilarious Sports Bloopers, narrated by Roy Firestone. Next up is the not so great moments in sports. Next up, I got basketball bloopers and blunders. Next up, I got baseball bloopers. Basketball bloopers. Here's the football blooper one. And rodeo bloopers. All had like things in it sideways. Next up, I got Monster Truck Bloopers 2. Rodeo Bloopers 8 includes incredible poker clips and a not so great moments in sports history. In sports, take 3. Here's the best of Bob Hogan's Wacky World of Sports Volume 1, the funniest ever sports fans. And Bob you forget his name. Bob Hogan's Wacky World of Sports. Dazzling dunks and basketball bloopers. The record breakers of sports. Greatest sports follies. Totally awesome sports. Amazing superstars. George Barkley, Barry Sanders, and Deion Sanders. College sports funnies. Super duper baseball bloopers. Great moments in basketball. Basketball bloopers and blunders. I do got a lot of these. Radio smashes and crashes. Pro basketball funniest pranks. NFL newest follies. Sports Illustrated's fabulous finales. Ammo bloopers with Jack Hanna. I remember watching this a long time ago. Liked it. Super duper sports bloopers. The best of Thunder and Destruction. NFL's greatest hits. There go my tapes again. Pro sports bloopers. Simply the best 101 sports bloopers. Has never been open yet. I can't wait to open that up. ESPN presents its amazing sports bloopers 1992 edition 2. Dang it. Keep knocking over my videos everywhere. Next up I got the best of radio bloopers. Phenomenal football bloopers. Follies I meant. NBA Super Slams 2. More spectacular slams and jams. Fishing bloopers with Bob Dance. Outdoors. And finally the other monster truck bloopers, and that's the final blooper video. Next up I got Jaws in the special widescreen edition. Next up I got Jaws 2. I recently picked that up. I like how there's like a girl in a bikini swimming away from the shark. And of course I also got the 2-disc edition of Jaws 1. Next up I got Lethal Weapon, Lethal Weapon 2, Lethal Weapon 3, Lethal Weapon 4. It also comes with extra features, goes behind the scenes with the cast and crew. Next up I got Predator 2. Man, sorry. Yeah, Danny Glover in the sorry, Deadliest Drifter. I did a review about that one. And Gone Fishing with Joe Pesci. I started watching it, never finished it. Next up, I got The World's Dumbest Criminals. Got that. When I also got the same spot where I got Hitman and some others. I got Reader Digest, What Makes America Laugh, the classic comics of the 30s, 40s, and 50s. Got the long trailer with Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz. And it has, I got this one, TV Guys Classic Edition. I Love Lucy, the very first episode. Talks about how they didn't want the pilot air because they didn't want her to marry, they didn't want her real life husband on there. I got this one, Lucy's Get Trapped, Lucy the Babysitter, Lucy and the Being Queen, Lucy Meets the Law, The Lucy Show, 4 classic episodes on 2 VHS tapes. And I got the Best of I Love Lucy Volume 4 episodes. It comes with the opera. Lucy gets a prom, Paris gown. Lucy goes to the hospital, the golf game, and Lucy gets in pictures. This is the one episode where Lucy gives birth to little Ricky. Here's Lucy and Desi, a home movie. Comes with some stuff. Here's the 2-disc of Best of Lucy, Lucy, Volume 1 and 2. Comes with Lucy does a TV commercial, job switching, Lucy's Italian movie, LA at Last, Lucy does the tango, Lucy is expecting, Harper Marx, Elsa's Hometown, The Freezer, and the ballet. Shows all 10 episodes on there. Then I got this one, I Love Lucy's 50th anniversary special, unopened, never been open yet. I Love Lucy, the Christmas episode. Yeah, let's show some stuff. And here's the classics, the ballet, and Lucy's Italian movie. Got both of those on that. Got this one, Living Room Legends, Lucy Show, Lucy the Babysitter, and Lucy Gets Caught in the Draft. I think this is the one where Lucy gets, they messed up her name. It's supposed to be Lucy, but they put Lou. I got this one. It's called Finding Lucy. The defendant looked into the life of America's first lady of television. Next up, I got Emma Steiner and Big Daddy. The Saturday Night Live, the best of Adam Sandler. Says it comes with Lucy the Gap Girl, Canteen Boy, Opera Man, Brian, host of the Ryan Show, Bruce Springsteen, and Cajun Man. Next up is Bloodsport and Bloodsport 2, The Dark Community. I don't have the covers for them, I got them like that. Next up is Follow the Bride, Father of the Bride 2. Had to pick up that one. So this one has Robert De Niro. I thought it sounded interesting. It's Mistress. I figured why not have Robert De Niro. Probably see what it's about. Got this one. I haven't watched it yet. Jeff Foxworthy, Totally Committed. Lassie, To Catch a Thief, comes with 2 episodes. It comes with bonus episode. It has The Rocking Chair, Peace Patrol, because the Royal Ranger comes in this episode. And could Lassie do it? Is one of the episodes. I got this on my Red Dwarfs SMEG outs for the first time ever. The outtakes from series 1, 2, and 3. Somebody got this for their birthday, and they ended up going to Goodwill, so I picked them up. And here's Red Dwarf smudged up. Can't really see it, but there's like wording on it saying happy birthday. Got this one, Laura and Hardy, Just Rambling Along. Doesn't say what's on this, so. I got this one, another Laura Hardy, Stephen Ollie, The Soldiers. I have more stuff here. I don't know if I have any other thing. I got Amos and Andy, Check and Double Check. I guess these guys are supposed to be famous comedians on radio, and they come on screen. And I got another, The Complete Story, Amos and Andy. So, next up I got Red Skeletons, Bloopers, Blunders, and Ad-Libs. I think the library actually had this at one point, and I watched it. And I got Red Skeletons, Christmas Dinner, unopened. And I got another Royal Command Performance. Next up I got I have more of these guys' videos. It's the Albert and Costello show. Who's on First? Featuring Lou Channing and Sid Fields. Next up, I got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, and of course the very bad Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. I like it, it's still pretty good. Next up, I got the X-Files movie. I have the other newer one on VHS. Next up, I got the Andy Griffith Show. It comes with Dogs, 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 High Noon Berry, and NP Medicine Man. Next is the Sermon, the unedited episode. This is one episode. Next up is the Best of Barney, Big House, and Barney's First Car. Next is the Misadventures of Opie, Opie the Birdman, Opie's Fortune, Opie's Newspaper. Next up is Barney the Love God, Barney Meets a Broken Heart, The Rivals, Barney and Thelma Lou. I'm not kidding, that's actually what it says right there. And The Marriage Counselor, a single episode too. I got this one, Aunt B the Warden, which is another one episode. Next up is The Best of Barney 2, The Loaded Goat, and The Rivals. I think I got The Rivals on that one with the, see how much time it has. Next up, I got my Steven Seagal collection. First up is Marked for Death. Next is Ex's Room with DMX. On Deadly Grounds, which I need to watch. Under Siege, Under Siege 2, Dark Terrain, The Patriot, what's that? I forget which one I should show you, but I have another copy of Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2. Next up is The Blur with Tom Hanks. It's kind of funny. Next up, I got all my Dick Tracy stuff. Here's Dick Tracy's Returns. Here's Dick Tracy Volume 1. Comes with Spire Strikes, The Birds of Terror, The Fur Pirates, Death Rides the Sky, Brother, Days of War, and The Ghost Town Mystery. Next up is Volume 2, which comes with Battle in the Color, The Stratosphere Adventure, The Golden Ship, Harbor Pursuit, Trial of Spire, The Fire Trap, Devil in White, Brothers Unite. Next up is The Spire Strikes, which is the first episode. Next up is Dick Tracy Meets Cue Ball. Oh, versus Cue Ball, sorry. Next is the Dick Tracy. Never been opened. Some of these have never been opened. Next up is Dick Tracy Meets Gruesome. Next up is Dick Tracy vs. Crime Inc. Never seen any of these. Next to I'm going to show one's Wesley Snipes and Dennis Hooper, Boiling Point, which I've not watched yet. Next one's Wesley Snipes in Passenger 57, which is neat. And let's see, Atlantis, The Lost Empire, Sword, John Travolta, Halle Berry, Hugh Jackman, and Swordfish. Never seen it. And I got, what is this, Second Hand Lions. Has Michael Caine in it. What's this one? Oh, The Jungle Book. I have that for the case. Finally, Kurt Russell and Kevin Costner in 3,000 Miles to Graceland, which will be the last video, though, now. And I'm going to put some stuff away, then move some of these tapes back, then get finished. I'll probably have another two-parter because I have more tapes in there, more tapes on my bookcase. So thank you all for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.